first type of traditional aids are models. Models are 3D representations of objects. We use models to scale so we can get a perception of what they are.
Hey, so you guys know that thing where it's like a rectangle and it has a screen and speakers, it plays music and stuff. You could watch like videos on it. I can't. Man, I wish I had a visual aid so I could show you guys what I mean. Oh yeah, I have one right here. A phone, that's what I was talking about. See, a phone, it's a perfect visual aid because it's just small, compact, portable. You can take it anywhere. That's the kind of stuff you want for a visual aid, something nice and simple. Alright, so visual aids have been a very important part of presentations. They are very essential in getting your point across. Some forms of traditional visual aids are things like objects, charts, graphs, models, and pictures, stuff like that. But as technology advanced, visual aids got more advanced as well. Now we have things such as video, sound, animation, presentations like PowerPoint and Prezi and stuff like that.
Another type of traditional aid are charts, which allow you to visually depict summaries of data. Graphs are another type of traditional aid. There are many different types of graphs, such as line graphs, bar graphs, histograms, and pie charts. Line graphs are lines drawn along two axes to show growth, loss, or flat development in time. Bar graphs are also used with two axes. Histograms are visual representations of frequency charts. Lastly, pie charts are made to show different percents of a total amount.
Slideshow presentation programs have a vast variety of color themes to use to spice your presentation. Color can be used to help the presentations focus on a specific mood or add emotional dimension. For adding a dash of color, you can choose to color the key areas, the background. Ta-da! Look at this!
Do it!
One simple color scheme can be Space Kitten theme, since it would bring positive vibes to the message. Some of the speeches lend themselves to certain color palettes, such as a speech about American history.
The fifth and last type of traditional presentation aid is a photo. Today, digital cameras and cellular phones allow you to instant access to an image. There's a vast assortment of photographs available on the internet. Photos allow the audience to experience the event, action, or person in real-life context. They can also generate an emotional response from the audience.
For that second chance, for a break that would make it okay.
Thus enhancing your appeal.
Video can be very effective in short bursts, but you must remember that you are giving a speech and that the video is an aid. It is not your entire speech. Pre-recorded videos should be used to help an audience understand a point you're making, not just to fill time. There are numerous times when a video can be used to enhance a speech, such as showing how to use a specific tool or performing a specific action.
When giving a speech, visual aids can be used to clarify a point. There are some important guidelines to keep in mind when using visual aids. First off, if a point is confusing, visual aids can be used to help clarify. For instance, say you are talking about a particular location. Ta-da! It might be a good idea to use a map of that location as a visual aid. Secondly, ensure your visual aids can be seen from the back of the classroom. It's important to keep in mind that classroom sizes vary and adjust the size of your visual aid accordingly. Thirdly, use poster board or cardboard to support your visual aid. Lastly, it's a good idea to practice with your visual aids. Know when you are presenting with your visual aids and how you're presenting with them and practice accordingly. There are some important things to not do when using visual aids. Do not use too many visual aids.
Fuck out of here, boy. Get that weed out of here. Stephen Curry, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas ain't do shit, man.
Do not use visual aids that are too small.
Yeah, boy, get that weed out of here.
Do not include words or pictures on your visual aids if you do not plan on talking about them. Do not let your visual aids become too busy. It's important that your visual aids are colorful and interesting, but do not let things get out of hand and hard to understand.